Hi everybody, today I am making a coconut creamsicle smoothie. This reminds me of when I was a kid and I would go with my friend to the store and we'd pick up those 50/50 creamsicle bars. Do you remember that? Those were delicious and this recipe really reminds me of that. It's rich and it's creamy and it's perfect for breakfast or snacks. So I'm Rockin Robin and I'm going to show you how to do it right after this. So here's our ingredients for our smoothie. We're going to need a couple of oranges, which are organic. Now, you want to use organic because we're going to be using the zest of our oranges and we don't want the chemicals on our orange. I also have some coconut milk. Now, I want you to look at this, how nice and thick and creamy this is. It comes in a can and it's full fat, but we're not using a whole lot, so don't worry about the fat content, but it really makes it nice and creamy. We'll need some yogurt. I'm using plain yogurt here. We'll need a frozen banana, some vanilla extract, and some protein powder, which is totally optional. If you don't want to use that or you don't have any, you don't have to. So now all we have to do is put everything in the blender, but we're going to start off with all of our liquid ingredients. That way it makes it easier for our blender to mix it all up. So I'm going to add my yogurt first, so that's nice and soft. Next goes the coconut milk. Now we're going to add ice for consistency. So we'll be adding probably just 2 or 3 ice cubes just to make sure that it's thick enough. Now the next thing I'm going to add is the orange zest. Now remember we talked about adding that, so I'm going to do that now because then I'm going to peel the orange and it's a lot easier to zest while it's intact. Now this orange zest is really important because it really gives you a nice orangey flavor. It's adding those oils to our smoothie and they're good for you too. Now I'm going to add the vanilla extract. Next goes our oranges, the protein powder, the banana, and a couple of cubes of ice. And we'll put the lid on and blend away. Now when we blend this up, if it's too thick to blend, then we can always add just a little bit of water. So we'll just see how it goes. All right guys, there you have it, simple and easy. And this made one big glassful, as you can see here, and a little bit left over in the blender. So let's give this a taste. That is fantastic. Oh, that is delicious. Reminds me of that 50/50 creamsicle bar. Delicious, guys. Give this a try. You're gonna love it, I promise you. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please share it. Leave me a comment. If you have any requests for future videos, let me know. And give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, click that button up there and you'll be notified every week when a new video comes out. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.